Hello everybody, how's it going today? I'm Kalara and I represent Just for Fun Gaming. Here we go. I'm going to be streaming an interesting game today that I found. It's called Agar.io. There's a period in there. I don't know why. It's strange. It's a web-based game and I find it fun. It's a little mind-numbing, but it can be kind of interesting. Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and start playing. So you start out as this tiny little circle, and basically all you do is just move your mouse to move around. There is a wall all the way around the playing field. So your goal is to accumulate as much mass as you can. You can see some of these bigger guys are gonna chase you down, and basically you want to just stay alive for as long as you can. As you can see in the corner of my screen, there's a leaderboard. That is for this specific server. If you're finding that you're having a tough time surviving in one server, you can always reload the page and it'll actually give you a new server to play on, which is kind of nice because sometimes you get people who they have so much mass that they basically cover the whole screen almost, and it's impossible to get away from them. So yeah. Also, you'll notice that the more mass, like all these little dots, the more that I collect, the slower I actually become. So you see this little guy below me, he's a lot smaller, which probably means he just died and came back. So he's smaller and he's faster. Once you get to a certain size, these green spiky looking things, they're actually kind of like bushes. You notice the little guy can actually hide in them, but once you get to a certain size where you're bigger than them, like I am, you can actually screw yourself over. Oh, and I just died. Of course. Alright, let's see if we can try this again here. So if you want, there is the option, like, you can actually spend real money on this. I don't really see the point. But you can spend real money and get different, like, boosts and whatnot. Like, you can get one where you start off with more mass than you normally would. You can also... You can get various ones. I can show you after I die again, because that probably will be soon, as I have not gotten extremely good at this game yet. Also, if you have any questions, feel free to, leave me a comment, and I will do my best to answer them. I don't mind if they're stupid questions, because sometimes those are the funniest and most interesting. As you'll notice, sometimes in my screen there will be ones that are just so massive that they take up half my screen. And that makes it a little more difficult to play. And sometimes it makes it a little less fun. Just because they've got so big that they basically dominate the screen. So I just want to show you a couple other things real quick. If you're finding it hard to get away, there's two different things you can do. There's hit W, which releases some of your mass. I'll show you that in just a second here. Unfortunately, I can't show you because you have to be a certain size, I guess. Other than that, if you hit space, it'll split your mass in half into two different bubbles, which you can control. That is a somewhat risky move to take sometimes because it makes you basically into two smaller dots, which the bigger people can come along and eat up. But I mean, if you need to get away, sometimes it's best just to sacrifice some of your mass. Like, right now, he's probably going to split into two just to catch me. Oh no, he didn't. Yay, got away. Oh, okay, music's too loud. I can fix that in just a second. Is that better? Funny thing is, it's actually, like, I have it set really quiet for mine. It could also be that my mic's really quiet, comparatively. I died again. Sad face. Okay, so you can also change your icon. There's leveling up icons. You can get like a whole bunch of different ones, and it like gets ridiculous, like up to level 100, which is crazy. Or you can buy the premium ones for gold, and you can get gold from like leveling up and stuff. I really want to get the Neptune one because I think it looks really cool. I'm also very biased to blue because I just love the color blue. I'm gonna go ahead and switch servers here just to change it up a little bit. Also, there's different modes that I haven't talked about yet. The one that I'm currently playing in is a free-for-all mode where everybody, it's just free-for-all. There's also a teams mode, which is kind of neat because if you make a team, it gives you a little link that you can send to your friends and then they can join you. Experimental, I have no idea what that is. And I think party is pretty similar to teams. It's just I think it's just random people as well. Like, you can invite your friends or random people. Other than that, it's a really simple game. It's totally free, and like I said, mind-numbing, but fun. So, I was playing this yesterday, and I was having fun. I actually got on the leaderboard. I was number 9, and I got a bunch of lag, which basically instantly killed the game. And it made me so sad because I was actually doing really good. So part of the thing with this game is that you actually have to, eat other people, because I was actually watching someone else stream this, and what happens is when you get up to the massive sizes, probably bigger than this person here, but when you get so large, these little dots here, they won't help you at all. Like, you can keep moving, but when you're that big, you actually start losing mass, so you have to eat other people. But because you're so big, you move really slow, which means the best option is to split up and capture someone just like that person did. And you have to keep doing that. Otherwise, you're basically gonna run out of mass and lose your spot on the leaderboard. But what happens after that is if you split up too much, then you run the risk of getting eaten by another person on the leaderboard, which is good because then it kind of changes up the leaderboard from time to time and gives other people a chance. Like, even these big guys, they will actually bait the smaller people, like the smaller blobs here, by ejecting some of the mass and just come and get me. But then sometimes, I actually saw this yesterday when I was playing, somebody did that. They tried baiting, but the person they were baiting unfortunately took most of the mass that they gave out and grew too large and ended up eating the person who was trying to bait. So you got to be a little careful and choose your strategies wisely. So if anybody watching this would like to play or team up or whatever, just say in chat, and I'm totally up for it. I have not yet tried the team or multiplayer one, where you play in pairs and whatnot.
The whole world
You're getting tilted? I'm not sure what that means. So my average time alive is probably about 15 minutes. Okay. I don't really know any Canadian jokes. Like, I can't think of any right now. I know jokes, but I don't really know any specific Canadian jokes. Another thing about this game that I don't remember if I mentioned or not, if you and another person are approximately the same size, you actually cannot eat each other. Like, it's just, like, you can run each other over, but that's about it. Oh, I almost had 2 people. But see, now that I'm split up, like I can pull myself together, but sometimes it's kind of finicky, and sometimes it's a little dangerous to do because you get the bigger guys coming around, and they like to stay big, so they try to eat the little guys. And if you're small enough, they will come after you. And see, even in the free-for-all, you can actually get cornered because, like, the big guys could both be coming after you, and they tend to corral the little guys the best they can into a corner somewhere, because then you can't escape, right? So, yeah, it's kind of dirty. Aw. See, and sometimes you don't last very long at all. But I am going to put a description up, proper description up for anyone interested in playing this. It's pretty easy to find. Yeah, I know, thanks. But yeah, I just have to, I'm just changing it now, okay? I'm changing it. Yeah, emojis are pretty cute. So yeah, if you like mind-numbing games where, you just kind of roam around a little bit, doing nothing, killing time, I really suggest, checking this out at least. It's totally free, remember? And yeah, um, if you ever want to play with me, just, let me know. And we can do that. That's probably enough boring you with some Agario today. So thanks everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time.